Hey Mark, how's it going, mate? I'm pretty sure I missed that deer just then, so... Yeah, me too, buddy. You gotta love working from home Friday, haven't you? Don't tell the boss. So hopefully we can pick off one of these deer over here. And what we're looking to do is pick off the males with like the lower DNA, the weaker DNA, I suppose, and that's where the ethical hunting comes in. So ideally, there's one. But that is a long, long way away. That's a heck of a shot. Yeah, don't get sacked, buddy. I wonder if we could take the shot from here, maybe. Heck of a long way. I've not upgraded my rifle very much yet, so I've just missed a shot as well. I think it was nearer 250. We can only... So our zeroing on the left there can only go to 200 or 300. So these guys at about 240 meters, you basically, if you zeroed at 200, you'd be aiming a bit higher than the shoulder for the shot to dip. So I think what we'll do, we'll mark it where they are, and we're going to walk and try and walk over. The wind is not great. Yeah, no worries, Mark, mate, that's fine. I'm probably only going to be on for an hour myself and then get a bit more work done. Just taking a break. That's roughly where they are. Right, okay, so let's get the old binoculars back out. Let's see if we can creep over. Like I say, the wind isn't ideal, but we're not directly upwind, so we might be okay. We're just going to have to... Yeah, swearing on the live stream, I know. I mean, to be honest, I work in one of those jobs where once you get done what you need to get done, then, you know, I usually do have a slightly easier Friday. I'm quite lucky like that. Which is useful for when the kids are back at school, because it's quite nice to go and be able to go and pick them up on a Friday. They get used to Dad. Oh, Dad comes and gets us on a Friday after school, you know. Right, we're going to get down from here and start creeping, I think. Really, we need to be within about 100 meters. I'm probably making a bit too much noise, really. But we want to try to go for that male if we can. The wind isn't too bad, actually. You can just see it there. It's only 2 miles an hour. And it's not sort of directly behind us. So yeah, we're going to go for this shot probably in the next... We'll see how he reacts. If he spots us, then the game is up. Is that a female? No, that is the male that we've been after. Right. So, yeah, cheers, chicken guy. I'm going to take this shot in just a second. I'm going to go from about here, I think. I think that's close enough. So, that has got a much bigger rack. But it's only got 1 star. So, we'll go for that one. I'm going to mark where he is. Gosh, he's much closer than I thought. Okay, and he's stood perfectly. So, no HR is not a good thing. we hired an office manager ourselves just this year, and she kind of stands in. She's pretty good. Oh my goodness, would you believe he's just sat down there? Right, we're just going to have to wait for him to stand up. I can't believe that. I absolutely cannot believe that he just sat down. He couldn't make it up. He's going to stand up. There we go. Right, so he's at about 80 metres. We probably want to aim a little lower, I would think. Bingo. And he's run over there somewhere. Get the old binoculars back out. And we'll try and go get him, if we can. So we went for that one, basically, because his DNA sequence is going to breed weaker stock. And like I say, that's where kind of the ethical... Right, there's the blood trail there. We've got air bubbles in that blood, that's great. So, hopefully, he's not gone too far. Yeah, this game's definitely harder than Hunter Call of the Wild. The thing I've struggled with the most, actually, is not taking the shot. It's actually then recovering the carcass. So, where did that blood trail go? We just found it, didn't we? Let's put the old hunter sense back on. Definitely ran over here, didn't he? But yeah, you just need to follow the blood trail, which is why you need a decent shot. Medium bleed rate is pretty good. I mean, as far as I know, the only thing better than a medium bleed rate is a heart shot, which I have got once. But yeah, this is like this is where the game gets quite hard, trying to find where he went. Something there. But where did he go? Might have to go back to the original where I took the shot and start tracking again, which is probably how I should have done it anyway. In fact, let's go and do that. I'll walk back along the river, because he might have dropped somewhere over here somewhere. But we'll go back to where we took the shot. It's only another... well, you can see it because I marked it. So yeah, it's about 50 metres away. But he definitely bolted back towards us, didn't he? So that's where the shot was. Yeah. And then he bolted over this way, didn't he? So that's where the blood trail then begins, and it continues, yeah, this way. Quite a nice trail of blood there, and there. There, he seems to have, right, there we go. He seems to have done a bit of a circle. Yeah, that's exactly what he's done. That's why it was... I mean, the graphics are really good. You can see the blood up the grass there. So they've really put some thought into the tracking. And then he went this way. So if I hadn't have gone back there, we'd have been looking for ages. We might not have even found him. More blood there, with bubbles, which is great. Finding the blood over there might be tricky. I hate it when they cross water, because obviously you can't see where the blood continues, usually. But we'll have a look for it. We shall. It's just a need zone, that's not blood. Let's go back. Probably shouldn't have made it too much further, I don't think. It was a pretty good shot. Definitely, I'm fairly confident we got a lung. Maybe even a double lung. It's quite a clean shot, so... So that's that blood there, and it's definitely going in that direction. Yeah, we've got air bubbles still, that's good. We're just getting in some undergrowth here, so we'll just have to be careful. Is that him? Yes. Fantastic. Right, okay, gosh. So we got the stomach and intestines. Not a fantastic shot. And I must have shot at this one a separate time. Because, right, okay. Okay. So we took this shot and it was the left lung that we got. But I've obviously shot at this one another time. But yeah, his DNA rating is only 68%, so definitely one that we wanted to try and tag. What a great shot. Right, we'll sell him. And do you know what? That was pretty good. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the house and we're going to see what new guns are available. So, oh, thanks, Mark. Yeah, I've just seen your comment. Cheers, buddy. Right, let's have a look at the old shoppy. So, actually, before we do that, we'll go on Encyclopedia, because I'm quite enjoying going for deer, but you have to check what rating they are and what energy rating the ammo needs as well. So they're tier 5, and the energy is between 1500 and 3500. and mule deer is pretty much the same. Okay. Okay, so definitely some nice ones. I quite like. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? That's only a tier 3. So I think that's a bigger caliber. Bolt action, capacity 4. Okay, let's go for. Let's just have a look at sights actually. Right, let's get the really nice sights and then see how much we've got left, I think. And then go back. Yeah, we don't have enough for that big one anymore anyway, so we'll go for that other one then. So that was a 3, and that was the 5. Do you know what? Let's go and tag one more deer, sell it, and then we can get that expensive one. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Right, let's go for another muley, if we can. What we'll try out that new. In fact, we need to go here and do it, don't we, at the safe. So we'll go here and we'll try that new sight on the Remington. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. So I'll have a little leg it over here. Not too quick. Don't want to scare them. Don't want to put them up before we get there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thanks Mark, buddy. Yeah, we did find the body on that one, luckily. So, just after another female. I'll probably use the cooler on this one. That's a heck of a distance, though. Let's have a quick look through this. Oh wow, look at that for a sight. So at 400 meters, but it's 350, so we probably want to aim a little lower. Okay, that was not a bad shot at all. That's the first time I've took a shot from over 300 meters. Look at the sight, it fills up most of the TV screen. Beast. Yeah, that was a fair old distance. That's taken me a fair bit of time to get all the way over here. Right. What sort of shot was it? Medium. And that is pretty good. That was a pretty nice shot from that distance, I tell ya. And he went over this way, didn't he? So I don't know how quick he would have. We downed him. Probably not that quick, but we definitely need to be looking at where the blood trail went, though. I thought he went over here. It's frustrating when you can't see directly where the blood trail went. Did he... Just need to see which direction he headed in, and once we've got a rough sort of direction, it's then much easier, but yeah, you've got to kind of find it first. Yeah, I think we're really going to struggle to find him with no blood trail. So that's frustrating. But he definitely had quite a low DNA rating, so at least we're kind of improving our stock still, so to speak. Kind of looped around, didn't he? So that was where the original shot was. I don't think he came too far in this direction, did he? I think without a blood trail we might have to give up. Try on just on the off chance that he crossed the river, and that's maybe why we can't see it. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but you never know. Oh my goodness, he did. Right, wow, okay. We've got the trail. The hunt is on. That was lucky, wasn't it? So he's come this way. I assume he must have crossed this bit of water. Oh, we've put up a couple of others. Let's look for this one though. No, that's not him, that's a stick. So, the blood trail was back here, wasn't it? So, it's kind of going in that direction. Yeah, there's another one there. In that direction. And another one. Yeah, I just lost it, that was all. So, it should... Oh, there he is. Gosh, he looked just like a rock, didn't he? So that was another lung. We got the lung and the liver with that one. Gosh, he was a really good one, only 19%. So... Shall we get, now we've seen those other deers, shall we go for another? I think it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? So what we'll do, we'll get just off this little bit of track here. And we'll see if we can track them. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this game. It's such a different game to a lot of the other hunting simulators that I've played. So different. Okay, so that's a female, so we can probably call the female. But we do have to be a bit careful just with the wind. I think we'll go for that one. Yeah, it's probably within a safe range. Do you know, we could probably get a tiny bit closer. Without spooking them, make the shot a tiny bit easier. Okay, that's about 200 meters, so I think we'll go for that. I'm just going to mark that there. There we are. Right, let's see if we can claim that one as well. Hopefully it was a decent shot. Now, it was around by this tree, wasn't it? So, I don't think it was a brilliant shot. I think it was okay. But I don't think it was like an amazing shot, like an absolute worldie or anything. Right, we've got... Yeah, okay, so it's a medium blood trail. We can live with that. Famous. Let's just see what direction that is going in. You really do need to pay attention. Lost the trail again. Let's get the other side of this tree and see where we are. Okay, we're going to need to go back, I think. Change direction, that's why we missed it. There we go, on that branch. So that other... what direction was that, do we think? It's probably that way. Just have to be so careful that you don't, when you're tracking them, that you don't miss something, otherwise you can be wandering off in the wrong direction. Change direction again. Here we go, we're getting somewhere. I think we're better off taking one deer at a time. So we might spook those. Yeah, we have done. We have done. I think, are we in this bush? Is that where we are? Yes. Right, a left and a right lung. What a great shot that was. Brilliant. So the wind's definitely working in our favour now. We're in a much stronger, better location than what we were earlier. It's just a case of finding... It'd be ideal if we could find like a doe that we could call out. Right, there's a tower there. Have we unlocked that? Yeah. There's fast travel there. I know it's only a few hundred meters, but... let's see if we can... see if we can basically... see if we can stalk something from this side of the river. I don't think there's anything too close, so we don't have to be like crazy careful or anything. I'm pretty sure they spooked into these trees here on the right, so... they might have gone. Yeah, they might be long gone, to be honest. Right. I'm going to try a completely different area. Let's try down here. Right, this is a new part of the map. I'd be quite interested to see what that question mark is. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go and get a vehicle and have a gander down there. Right, what car should we get? Should we have a look in the shop as well and see if we can get that? Right, we need about 300 quid to get that one. I don't think I'm going to bother with them passes because I want to try and unlock them, what's the word, organically. Let's have a bit of thunder. Nice quiet one. Lol. Right, it's a fair old way, but... oh dear. That was not good. Yeah, it's a fair old way, but I think it will be worth it. If I don't completely wreck the car. Oh, we're on the shooting range here anyway, so let's get through there. And on this bit of track. I think there's a road just through this tree, just through these trees. Yeah. Is that a pheasants? I've not brought my shotguns, so there's not really any point going for them. Just put up a decent herd of deer. There they go. More pheasants. There's usually some little mule deer around there as well, but we're not going to go for those right now. Usually a little herd on the left here sometimes as well. They don't seem to be there right now though. A lot of it depends on the time of day, I've found, but... Right, where was that? Well, it's a fair bit further yet. Right, it's that. Okay, so it's the left-hand track we want to take here. What are they? Oh, cheeky. $150 on the right there. Yeah, let's have a cheeky crack at this one. Ah, he sat down. I wonder if we can call them out. Let's get down. And go from there. We have a customer. Wasn't a brilliant shot. I think I basically got her in the neck. But if we can find her, then if you get enough called deers, you unlock quite a bit of stuff. Didn't think it was that far. We might have missed. Did we miss? I think we missed it, you know. I thought we tagged her with that, but might have missed. There's a certain need zone there we can unlock, though. Badgers. Nice. We do need a badger at some point. Alright, a bit further back than what I thought. Really bad shot, though. Right, I think we'll leave that one, as it was a bad shot. And we'll probably pick her up at a later point anyway. Should have waited for her to turn, really, to get a vital organ or whatever. But we're going to go jump back in the car and we're going to try to find that question mark. So, looks like we're just over 1 kg. 1k. 1 kilometre away. So a bit of off-roading. Just coming up on it now. So I don't know if anybody's either watching now or watching this after, then I do also play a lot of retro games, mainly Sega. Please go and check out some of my other videos if you want to. But I do like a lot of these simulator type games, as they're just a much slower pace. I play a lot of Soulsborne stuff as well, but I really have to be in the right mood, if I'm honest. What is that? A rock. Nice one. Oh, good. I guess we're walking from here then. We're nearly there, though. we've got some train tracks here. There we go. Right, it's a campfire, so it's another fast travel site, so that's very useful. There should be a little... Right, cool. Hey Andy, how are you, mate? Shouldn't you be working? Don't worry, I won't tell the boss. I was thinking about you earlier, actually. I've just listed that copy of Buggy Run on eBay. I don't know what I'll get for it, but I need... I've kind of got my eye on a copy of Phantasy Star, which is probably, I guess, one of the more harder to find titles that I need to get to finish off the set. So if I can get a few quid for that, then someone's offered me a copy for a $1. Couldn't resist the notification. Yeah, it was either this or Minecraft, right? I've pretty much got the house to myself, so I'm quite lucky that in my job, if I get everything done, then I don't really need to worry too much about working too hard on a Friday. So yeah, just the wife's taken the other two to the zoo today, so just me and the little one, and she's just quite happy playing Zelda on the Nintendo. So I thought I'd have an hour or so on this. Okay, so there's another question mark up there. Might as well unlock it while we're down here. How far is that? Oh, it's not so far. Just have to run. We might see something on the way. I was just saying, I don't know if you heard, but obviously I play a lot of Master System stuff, as you are well aware. But I do quite like these chilled out, slower paced simulator type games. And I don't know what it is, the hunting ones just seem to really... I think it's just being outdoors, it's quite nice. The graphics look quite nice. It's just nice kind of... It's like going for a walk on the outdoors. I'm not even really that bothered about the actual hunting aspects of it. Although as hunting games go, this one is what they call more of an... It's got quite a big emphasis on ethical hunting, I guess you would say. So I think the idea basically is to improve the stock of the deer and the animals within the game. So you're basically going for lower grade males and females in the game to improve the stock, I guess, overall. Oh right, okay, so we're looking at a hunting tower there, are we? Yeah, let's go for that. We might see something that I'm just going to walk from here, though. It does look a bit similar to Far Cry, doesn't it? I suppose the enemies in this one don't shoot back, but you do have to be ultra quiet because they spook really easy. And that's... I mean, I have played other hunting games where if you... you know, if you unlock certain things, you can shoot, you know, 10, 20, 30 deer in an hour, easy. In this one, it's really hard. You've got to really know what you're doing. I've only played, I mean, it only came out last week, so I've only played a few hours, really, to be honest. But you're not really going this is like the first game that I've really played where you're not going for that out and out trophy animal every time. You're really trying to, I guess, do it the other way around and weed out the weaker males initially. And it gives you missions to basically put ethics first. So it's quite a good message, really. I mean, obviously we're old fogies now, but if there were younger people playing the game, I guess, then it would definitely be delivering the right sort of message, I reckon. Let's see if there's... We were reasonably quiet killing, but I'd be surprised if there's still anything about, because I drove that van to get here. But you never know, there might be. I've just unlocked the next sort of sight in the game that you attach to the top of your rifle, so I can take shots from slightly, well, to be honest, quite a lot further away now. But there doesn't seem to be much about. The other cool thing with this game is, in other ones, the render distance wasn't really that great. Like, there's no way, that's 600 meters, there's no way a deer would even appear, let alone you could consider taking the shot from this distance. But on this game, if you see it and you think you fancy the shot, you can take the shot up to, I think, 800 meters. Someone was telling me. There's quite a good community that play this one already. So it's already got a fairly decent, I guess, following, so to speak. Mainly on PC. I mean, I did have a rig back in the day. I got like a tower built for myself to play Half-Life, which no doubt I'm sure you'll remember. Yeah, how good was Counter-Strike as well back in the day? Just, yeah, wasted many an hour on that. Counter-Strike, and the other big one I used to play was Championship Manager. I used to, yeah, like the old football sims as well. I don't think there's anything here. So, yeah, so I play on the PS5. It's just so easy to hit a button and it broadcasts it straight away. And you just pick it up for an hour and you're away, really. Okay, so we actually unlocked another question mark, unlocking that map. So let's go down and check that out, I think, as well. Unlock those. And that was... no, that's not too far. Shame I crashed my car, really. I'm going to have to fast travel back rather than being able to track anything. But we'll unlock this and see what it is. Yeah, it'll probably be another tower, I'm thinking, because there was only that one tower that we've just been to that's down here. And usually there's a good sort of 2 or 3 or whatever. So we'll see what's down here. I'm just going to slow up going over this peak, this hill, because we might just spot something down below us on the other side, and I don't want to spook too much. But I think, to be honest, driving the van spooked a lot of it, unfortunately. We'll give it a go. Nothing in those trees. Yeah, I don't know if you managed to snag yourself a PS5 yet, buddy. They're certainly not cheap. unfortunately, this is like the next gen wave of games that are coming out, I guess. So it will probably come out on Game Pass, I would imagine. I think actually, from memory, I think you've got an Xbox. Is it the One S? I think you've got. I don't know if you've got a Series S, but I do vaguely remember that you had Game Pass, and this probably will come out on Game Pass at some point. We're right in the middle of like a wood here, though. Doesn't seem to be anything knocking about. But then we're walking directly upwind of everything, so they're going to smell us long before they see us. And long before we see them. No, doesn't seem to be anything knocking about, but we're coming to the edge of this little wood here, and there's going to be, I'm guessing, a tower. I'll probably see it now. There it is, yes. So, yeah, definitely doesn't seem to be much about. What time is it? Right, it's midday, so usually a lot of the animals will be rest. I've not really unlocked many resting areas, so that I guess makes sense. Xbox One. Yeah, I'll just go to the phone. Hold on, I'll read that properly, mate. Yeah, we're an Xbox house. Yeah, I thought you were. I mean, we're a everything house, unfortunately. It costs a bloody fortune as well. But, yeah. We play, I think the one that we, similar to yourself, oh, there's something. I think similar to yourself, we play an awful lot of Minecraft. Like, all 5 of us will play Minecraft quite happily. And, you know, the wife and kids will quite happily put the Xbox on, the PlayStation on, even when I'm, like, at work and that. Right, that one we've called. That's about 140. Right, let's concentrate on taking this one. So we'll 0 at 150. Let's wait for her to... It's not going to be an easy shot, that, through the... Gotcha. That was a great shot. That was not a bad shot at all, I'm pretty sure. So, right, let's go and see how we did. Do you know, I only just spotted them out the corner of my eye. I was pretty sure that we weren't going to have been quiet enough. But, I think we got that one. I shot one a minute ago and I thought I'd hit it. Then was pretty sure that I'd missed. And I literally just grazed it, and you're just not going to down an animal like that, but that was a pretty good shot. Hopefully we got maybe the left lung. So it went through around here. The biggest challenge with this game... Oh, you're joking. Small amount of blood. That was not as good a shot as I was hoping for, really. Right, that's a pheasant. Brilliant. Not really interested in you. That bleed trail is going to dry up because it wasn't a great shot. Yeah. Well, what we could do... Yeah, what we could do is try and unlock some more need zones down here and see what's down this way. We still need to try and go for that badger. And there were some that were down here somewhere. I think they were... Yeah, we'll make our way round that where we saw them badgers before. I've got the other gun with me, so might as well take it out, and then that's that mission done. I think they were just around here somewhere. Flashing thing in the distance? Dunno, mate. Shit, it's not the 5-0, is it? I don't think I'm poaching. Aha. Right, that is something there. That's either a fox or a badger. Flashing. Don't know, mate. Maybe it's coming through on the stream. A bit laggy, a bit glitchy, maybe. Looks okay from here, though. Let's try and creep up on this. I think it might have been a fox, maybe. I think... Hold on, let me... Harvest one omnivore, either fox or badger. Right. So that's what we're going to try and go for here. I think that was an American badger that we spotted at about 200 meters. We're going to need to... Oh, we are creeping, yeah. So we're definitely going to need to creep. So we don't spook it and pull it up. I think once we do that, we'll probably... Pheasant resting zone. That's useful. Right, that's a fox. Yeah, that's a fox. Right, let's get slightly higher up, and I think we can probably take that out with the other gun. Yeah, cheers, Andy, mate. Really nice that you popped in, buddy. We should catch up. Have a good one, bud, and have a cool weekend as well, pal. All the best to yourself and the family and that, buddy. Hey up, Goldtooth. How is the big man? Just going to try and take out this fox. So our zeroing is going to go... We'll go zeroing 100, although it's only 80. I'll just aim a little lower. Got it. That might have been too much gun. I accidentally used the deer gun. Bugger. Used the wrong gun. It doesn't really matter. We'll still get the XP. Yeah, it might have been a bit too much gun. Probably didn't even hear the bang. Alright, Kalite, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, it is a bit... It's not for everybody, this game, for sure. But it is an ethical hunting game. You're basically going for the vermin and the weaker stock in the deer herds to improve improved the deer stock. That was a double lung hit. That was pretty good. But because we used completely the wrong gun, it's only worth £4. But yeah, his DNA stock was 0. So that was a pretty good shot. Now there were some badgers down here. Like getting physical. Banter. Yeah, I picked the physical copy up. It's one of them really weird titles that was actually made for the PS5 and then ported to the PC. So this is like the you know, the proper. We've already had 2 or 3 patches, whereas I don't think the PC has had any yet. So for a game to launch and you get 3 patches in the first week, clearly Nine Rocks are planning on really supporting this game and putting a lot into it. I reckon similar to, I don't know if anyone's played Hunter Call of the Wild. It is a very different game to that, but there's a lot of support and quite a big community for that one, because of all of the mainly DLC that the developer has put into this, and the fact that it's been backed by THQ is probably only a good thing, to be fair. So I'm just going to try and get... We need to get all the way over there, so we'll put that there. Right, that's like a kilometre away, blimey. So you can probably run a little bit, to be fair. But yeah, there were definitely some badgers mucking about down this way earlier, and they were causing someone a nuisance. And what we'll do, just like we did before, we'll slow up. Do you own a shop, do ya? Sweet. Is that one of the ones that Goldtooth maybe has been talking about? I know he's been talking about... What's the one that Goldtooth goes to out near him? It's called like Geek something or other. Oh right, cool. I do like a retro gaming shop. I'm in the northwest, so the one I tend to go to, like my go-to, is one in Morecambe, and the owners, most retro game shop owners, you know, it's a real labour of love with them anyway. Hidden Chest Gaming. He goes to Doorway to Darkness. That was what it's called, Doorway to Darkness. What a cool name for a shop. But Hidden Chest Gaming, I like that too, actually. It's like sort of Zelda vibes going on. Right, I think that's the top of that bridge where I think there was some deer down there earlier as well, so if we're really quiet, we're downwind as well, so we're in a really good position. I think there was a herd of mule deer. Could have been whitetails. I think it was mule. So if we can, like, tag a buck maybe. Hidden Chest is extra sexy. I'll have to check it out. I definitely fancy a road trip next summer. I'm trying to save at the moment and be a little bit good with my money, which is really hard because the Blackpool Expo is coming up in October, and there's quite a few people going that who I know. Is that a deer? Yes, the Blackpool Expo's coming up. I think it's like the 1st and 2nd of October or something. And I know Alan McCluskey had a stall last year. Some of his stuff can be a little pricey, but then it would be. I mean, he's a good guy, he knows his stuff, and he imports all of it, and it's usually really good condition. So you're paying for quality, I guess. Yeah, see you later, Kalide, buddy. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, Al does. I've met him. I've just really wanted to sort of go and shake his hand and say hello last year. He was really nice to my lad as well. He's, some people are like, really, this shop is for adults only, children don't belong, But he was really good with my nipper. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward. I think we've been to like the last 2 or 3 in Blackpool. Right, Hexham. Is that like up near Newcastle somewhere, or up in the northeast? I mean, although I live up north, my geography up here is not. I mean, it bloody should. I've lived up here 20 years now, but my geography is still. If I venture out of Lancashire, I get a nosebleed. You know. Can't see any of that herd that was here earlier. So they might have really spooked off, maybe. They were kind of round there in that. I think they were drinking, but it's probably a different time of day. So you get need zones in the game, and that gives you a rough approximation, if you unlock enough of them, of where the herd might be for any particular time of day. So right now the time is 1:47 as a in-game time, obviously. So if we go to animals, there we go, and we're trying to get, well, we were actually trying to get badgers, weren't we? But I've not unlocked enough things for them. So at 1 o'clock, mule deer are resting and whitetail are resting. So what we probably should do, if I was being sensible, is look at that there. That is a resting zone. Just, whoops, just there. And we're at a drinking zone right now. Right, okay. So we'll remove that. Right, I think that's pretty much where we've just been, actually. I wonder if there's a herd up here, maybe, that's resting. That's feeding. That's resting. Okay, so we could fast travel there and put the marker on that resting zone and see if there's any resting there. The only gamble that you've got, really, is it might not be used. That, like, some zones are used rarely. Right, that's only 300 metres away. So and we're upwind, which is not great. What was that? That's a fox. He's alerted. We'll never creep up on him now. there are some resting zones that are used often, and there are some that are used not so often. And that basically is what you're tracking. That's what you're looking for when you track in this like hunter mode, hunter vision, whatever it's called. A lot of trees to get through, blimey. I think we'll start creeping from here just in case there is something about. I'm pretty sure there's absolutely nothing. No. Absolutely. Sweet Fanny Adams. Just nothing here, is there? Well, that's a shame. Right, guys. I am going to disappear for half an hour or so, make some lunch, check some emails, do a tiny bit of work, and then I will probably come back on after I've done that. I'll leave the stream going so you don't have to join another one. If you want to just leave, if you want to just leave it running, you're welcome to. I will leave you with a nice view from up this watchtower, and then yeah, I'll probably jump back on again in a little while. There we go. Right, I'll leave everything running, and I'll hop back on in 20 minutes, half hour.